welcome back, readers. So, did you watch yesterday's video? Did you watch your writing video for yesterday for Miss Kitchens? And your math video for Miss Holzer? And the read aloud for today? Oh my goodness, if you did all that, you are an amazing scholar. Keep up the great work. Now, let's get started to go into our lesson for today, because we're going to be studying a new book. So, throughout this story about Gilberto and the Wind, we are going to be learning how to identify the main topic of a text and retell the key details. So, remember that before we read it, let's talk about that, right? The main idea that's going to be like amazing, right? The main idea of the text, it's the big idea that you find throughout the whole story. It's the most important idea. So, let me give you some examples so you can understand a little better, all right? Let's say, we are writing about pets. People can have many pets. They can have cats, dogs, bunnies, lizards, snakes. I mentioned a lot of things in those two sentences, right? But what's the main idea there? The big idea is that people can have many pets. It's not that people can have dogs or people can have cats or lizards or snakes. Ew, scary snakes. But it's that people can have many different kind of pets. All right. So we're gonna be learning how to do that through our story, and we're going to start with Gilberto and the Wind. All right. Let's get to it. At first, Wind is gentle and just floats my balloon around in the air. But then, with a jerk, he grabs it away and carries it up to the top of a tree. Wind, oh wind, I say, blow it back to me, please. But he won't. He just laughs and whispers, Yoo-hoo. Now take a moment and think about, what does the word gentle mean? Gentle means mild or soft. Did you think of that? Yeah? All right. Here's my next question for you. What words or clues in the illustration helps the reader understand the word gentle? Well, you see, the author describes the balloon as floating around, and the illustration shows the balloon just floating in the air. This all helps the reader to understand what the word gentle means. Now, what happened on page 5 that shows wind being strong? Look at the page and think about it. The text mentions that the wind then jerks and grabs the balloon away and carries it to the top of the tree. That word, the word jerk, explains that the wind was strong. And if you see in the picture, the balloon is not just floating anymore, it's stuck in a tree. So that's showing the wind being strong. Now let's go read our next page, all right? Wind loves to play with the wash on the line. He blows the pillow slips into balloons and shakes the sheet and twists the apron strings. And he pulls out all the clothespins that he can have. Then he tries on the clothes, though he knows they are too small. And Win loves umbrellas. Once, when I took one out in the rain, he tried to take it away from me. And when he couldn't, he broke it. Now, that's going to be a big question. You have to think a lot about what we just read. What are some examples of wind being strong? Now, think about it for a little bit. Do you have some answers? All right, let's go back to the first page and we'll look for ways wind was being strong in the story. All right, so right here, what is the wind doing? Yes, the wind is strong when it's pulling the clothespin of the line and it's blowing the pillow slips into balloons and it's shaking the sheets and twisting all the clothes. The wind is also being strong. Look at this picture. When it broke the umbrella, because the wind was so strong, the umbrella couldn't take it and it broke. But before that, the wind was being gentle because it wasn't doing that to the umbrella. So that tells us the wind was being strong. So that is where we're going to stop with our lesson for today. But before I let you go, are you ready for your mission for today? Yeah? All right. Here's your mission for today. As you read your books on RazKids today, I want you to think carefully about what the main idea, and what's the main idea? It's the big idea, the most important idea. Am I making it clear? Yeah? All right. So I want you to think carefully about the main idea and the key details from the book. Like, what is it? And be sure when you're all done, you finish Rise Kids, to tell whoever's at home about what you think the main idea of your book was. And they can even look at your book to see if you're right. But I'm sure you'll be right. You guys are really smart. All right. So that's your mission for today. You ready? Oh, before I go, don't forget to do your reading, your writing. Oh, I'm doing reading, right? Your writing with Miss Kitchens and your math with Miss Holsters, okay? So get ready, get set, go.